Hi everyone, today I'm participating in week 2 of hashtag Live to Cook 2022 open collaboration that is hosted by Cooking with the Naughty. Each week in the month of January there will be a different theme. So this week the theme is hashtag peskyproteins. So what is peskyproteins all about? Well, it is the theme of using proteins in your dish that you've never used before, or you've used and it didn't turn out well, so you want to try again. So I am going to be using tofu in my recipe. I have never used tofu. I've only eaten it a couple of times. So my dish, I'm going to be making vegan coconut lime tofu soup. So what all goes into the vegan coconut lime tofu soup? 3½ cups vegetable broth, 2-inch piece of fresh ginger, peeled and cut into 1/4 inch rounds, 1 13½ ounce can unsweetened coconut milk, 1 14-ounce package extra firm tofu, drained and pressed for at least 30 minutes, and cubed. You could use a tofu press if you had one. I've never used tofu in my cooking, so I don't have a tofu press. 8-ounce button mushrooms, thinly sliced, 6 tablespoons fresh lime juice, approximately 3 limes, 3 tablespoons soy sauce, 2 teaspoons light brown sugar, 1 jalapeno, seeds removed, thinly sliced, and 3/4 cups packed cilantro leaves. So let's begin. First thing we need to do is we're going to take the tofu, we're going to drain it. You want to get out as much of the water as you possibly can. I did drain it. We'll put it paper towel and kind of squeeze that out. Do that a couple of times. And then take something really heavy, like a cast iron frying pan, and set on top to help press out all of the liquid that's on the inside of it. And you need to leave that there for at least 30 minutes. I'll set that aside. And while the tofu is being pressed, I'll continue and get all the other ingredients ready. So I am cutting up the tofu, and it is fairly dry. So I'm just using a dough cutter. So I'm cutting it. I already cut them in strips one way. See? And then cut them and then cut them again, so you get pieces about like that. Makes it a lot easier to cut. So take a large pot, dump in your vegetable broth. That's 2 cups, and another 1½ equals 3½ cups. Then put in your 2-inch piece of ginger cut into thin slices. Turn on your heat to high and let it come to a boil. So the vegetable broth and the ginger is boiling. We'll turn down the heat to medium and cover it and simmer for 10 minutes. After the 10 minutes, add your coconut milk. And bring it up to a simmer again. Alright, so the soup is back up to a simmer. Add your mushrooms and the tofu. And cook that for 3 minutes or until the mushrooms are tender. I actually let it cook for about 5 minutes. Next we'll add the 6 tablespoons of lime juice, 4 tablespoons of soy sauce, 2 teaspoons of brown sugar, the 1 jalapeno, and a half a cup of the cilantro leaves, and let that cook for a minute. So here is the coconut lime tofu soup, and rounding out the meal is everything bagel French bread. And before I give this to Dave to do a taste test, I do want to say that it is high protein. It has 11 grams of protein in it, so it will fit the pesky protein challenge. Dave and I, neither one of us have really ate much tofu, so we'll see what he thinks.
What is this?
It is vegan coconut lime tofu soup.
We're supposed to eat this? Is it jalapeno?
Yes.
Well, I don't think I've ever eaten tofu before, and but actually it's pretty good. The texture kind of throws me off a little bit. I don't know if this is the way it normally is, but I don't know. The texture is kind of like a mushroom or something, but the taste is actually pretty good. So I'm kind of surprised, but I do like it.
Recipe deals for easy meals. Please like, subscribe, and share. This is Cooking with Sherry. Until we meet again.